So I came to this location to film, and as I get here, someone wrote on the gate, "Do not block gate," and I'm getting creepy vibes from it. It looks like they wrote it in blood, and I'm a little frightened, so I don't know if I should film here or not.
But it's like this though, I'm tired of folks, you know what I'm saying? Them closed-minded folks, you know what I'm saying? It's like we got a demo tape and nobody wanna hear, but it's like this, the South got something to say, that's all I got to say.
Got your money, got your paper, we can run it down tonight. Ooh, everybody else a hater, I don't give a damn, you're right.
So this week I want to talk a little bit about being grateful and gratefulness, because I'm so grateful for everything in my life. So I have a pool now, and that's originally what made me think of this idea. The other day I was just floating around aimlessly in my pool on this float of a giraffe, and I was just looking at everything that was surrounding me. And I kind of just realized in that moment how lucky I truly am. Lucky to not only be alive, but alive and healthy during a literal pandemic. Lucky to be floating around aimlessly on this giraffe float. So many people are going through it right now, and I know we're living through a pandemic, so we're all going through ish. But at the end of the day, some people are getting hit a little bit harder than they deserve. But it just got me thinking how insane it is that when we get so into our own heads that we forget about the beauties of the outside world. It's so easy to just not be grateful for everything that's around you when everything in the news is so terrible and negative. If you're super sad or super down on yourself or stuck in your head, all it means is that you're alive. And if you're alive, then you have the chance to make your circumstances better. And that's definitely something to be grateful for. That's how I try to perceive it anyways. It's a lot easier said than done. I've been slowly learning that being grateful for the things in your life, whether they're good or bad, is the easiest way to find inner peace. The few days leading up to my revelation on the giraffe, my head was going 1,000 miles per hour. I was stuck in a rut. I was just not feeling good. And then suddenly I just found myself peacefully floating in the water. And I'm a pretty lucky person. I know everyone's not as lucky as I am, but in my circumstances and in my life, I was really fortunate to be able to just be peacefully floating around on this giraffe during a pandemic when there are other people in the hospitals, other people out of jobs. I'm lucky. And I was watching the fan slowly spin, and I guess it kind of just hit me like, wow, how could I be so stuck in my own world that I forget about the beauties of ours? It sounds kind of hippie, I know, but it's not necessarily in a nature way. I'm just talking about the little things in life, because the little things are what make life so beautiful. Like that feeling when you've been in the boiling sun for a long time, and then you go in your car, you go in your house, and that AC just slaps you in the face, and then you take a sip of water and it just tastes like the blood of Jesus Christ. That's an amazing feeling. Or that feeling when Spotify actually makes a good Discover Weekly playlist for you. To be honest, actually, I don't know that feeling, so I'll let you know if I ever do. I bet it's amazing. Or that feeling when you're driving and it's just pouring down rain, and then you suddenly find yourself in a tunnel or underneath an overpass or a highway, and then for that split second, it's just silent, and it's calm, and it's comforting. It's the feeling of alleviation, but not necessarily comfort. Comfort would be driving in 70-degree weather, sunny outside, not a cloud in the sky. It's really pretty and it's comfortable, and that's it. Comfort's fine, but it's not the embodiment of growth. Alleviation, on the other hand, is a fancy way of being grateful for getting a second away from either stress, pain, turmoil, whatever it might be for that little bit of time. It's what helps you grow as a person. That feeling when you drive underneath an overpass and the rain stops for just a split second. It makes you excited for the next overpass to come because you know that feeling is going to come again. But that feeling only exists because of the rain. Being grateful for the good and the bad in your life is the easiest and best way to find peace within. It's accepting that life is not perfect and being not only okay with that, but thankful for that because it allows you to grow as a person. Basically, it's just the little things. The little things are what matter. The little things are what make your days count. Because in the grand scheme of everything, all of our days are just little moments equating to a whole and complete life. So make your days count, because just how the little things make your days count, the good days make your life count. And in my personal opinion, the easiest ways to make the little things and the little moments count is to be grateful for them, good or bad. It's just all about gratitude. Gratitude is accepting that life isn't perfect and not only being fine with that, but being thankful for that.
I need 445s and a man by my side when I go out of town and I roll them dice. You went back to Pittsburgh, so I got an intern, hoping that the test go right. I've been tossing and turning, knowing that you're perfect, baby, you've been on my mind. Now I'm all alone with a cracked iPhone, sitting down sideways, staying up all night, so I gotta feel a boy now, back in the porch, Micah telling me to slow down. Hands on the field, now I'm back in the showdown.